of him coming up next in the IWS, the big rig, Brodie Lee, taking on Shayne Hawke.
That's right.
Making his way out to the ring right now is Hawke, of course. I gotta tell you, Kid Kamikaze, he looks ready for war.
He does look good to go. The man who came within inches, within seconds of winning the IWS Canadian title just a few weeks ago. And he's now facing the biggest, one of the biggest challenges in stature, definitely, that he's faced in quite some time. Brodie Lee.
That's right. Against Excess, he had to hit him in the head with a cinder block to get the one-up. Imagine what he's gonna have to do to get anything on Brodie Lee, who is about 1.5 feet taller than him and outweighs him by a great deal. Shayne Hawke saying a prayer for good reason.
275 pounds. Here is Big Rig Brodie Lee.
Look at how big he is.
He is ginormous. He's a full head and even more taller than Shayne Hawke. This man is huge, he is strong, and he is just full of bad attitude. That was really cheesy.
Brodie Lee, of course, well known for that big kick he uses. He has one of the most devastating big boots in all of professional wrestling, easily.
I can't imagine him doing anything that isn't big.
He is, how, of course, the big rig. I'm going to work a little bit of a plug in here. As many of you know, next week the IWS will be featured on the ROH show.
Yes, they will.
And the big rig Brodie Lee will also be on that show, taking on the Necro Butcher.
Really?
Yes.
I was not aware of that.
That will be interesting to see. But right now, it's all about Brodie Lee, Shayne Hawke.
And Brodie Lee might be taking this man a little too lightly. Shayne Hawke, not a wrestler to be sneezed at. He's a talented young wrestler. He's wrestled all over the States. He's wrestled all over the province of Quebec and Ontario. But I don't know if he's really wrestled a man this size in a one-on-one encounter.
Well, Shayne Hawke ducks the attempt at the collar and elbow, kick away at the legs, trying to chop that big tree down.
Very good strategy there.
Oh, leg caught. Hawke sent off. Ducks the line. Holds on to the ropes. Oh,
smartly done.
And Brodie Lee is over and out.
Out to the floor here, the beautiful scratch. And wait, what's Shayne Hawke going for here?
Looking to take to the air. With a flip dive on to Brodie Lee.
Very nicely done there by Shayne Hawke. Doing what he's got to do against the big man.
And the crowd erupting.
Uh-oh.
Is Hawke gonna dive again?
He's gonna go for something else here. Oh no, Brodie Lee just cuts him off.
Face sent hard into the apron, rather.
European uppercut right in front of us here, Mike Rog. And he's just pulling him up by the ears.
Big chop. Oh, man.
Another chop there. And Brodie Lee just taking it to Shayne Hawke here.
And you know, Brodie Lee's a very big guy. He hits very hard, but Shayne Hawke is not backing down one bit, man. I'm very impressed.
No, but one's got to wonder if it's more brains than balls. And he's just shoving Masato Tanaka. No respect for the former FMW wrestler.
Sent head first into the floor. Man, look at this. Just closed fist in the face of Shayne Hawke.
On the floor. And the people here in the crowd, they don't really know what to make of. They haven't seen a wrestler this big in the IWS in quite some time. And now what's he going for here? Our view is a little obstructed by all the fans who are backing away from the gigantic Brodie Lee.
Oh, exchanging slaps at ringside.
We can't see much, but we can definitely hear those chops.
They're exchanging blows at ringside here. Brodie Lee getting the better of Shayne Hawke, bringing him back into the ring.
He's got him up here. He's got him now on the entranceway.
He's going to suplex him on the stage. Slingshot suplex a la Van Hammer. Oh, that was so 1990 WCW.
Yeah, shades of heavy metal Van Hammer. One of my favorite wrestlers when I was 10 years old.
Are you serious?
No, and I was lying. I liked him when he was called Major Stash, though.
That was pretty funny. Come on. Brodie Lee hooks the legs. Only a 2 count.
And not quite enough there to keep down Shayne Hawke. And now throwing him again to the outside, but not quite enough though as Shayne Hawke manages to stay inside the ring, and again a chop.
Sent him on the top of his head with that chop.
And Brodie Lee with what can only be known as a redneck shriek.
Like a rebel yell.
A rebel yell, yes, very well said.
Oh,
throws him to the outside.
He threw Shayne Hawke like a frisbee.
And once again,
Brodie Lee's got a chair. Oh, hard across the back.
Deafening chair shot there right in front of us. And Shayne Hawke, I'm pretty sure right now he's thinking he bit off a lot more than he can chew.
Boot to the face.
And I'm sure that's not the last one we're gonna see.
Oh no.
Oh, another chop.
But look at this, Shayne Hawke still trying to fight back here.
Give the man his credit. He's got heart. But one's got to wonder like how much brains, he's going to have to. Oh, that thought was going nowhere.
They're fighting over by the bar.
They're over that bar. I guess Brodie Lee wants to get a better look at those waitresses Nick Patterson was making reference to earlier.
I believe he is choking Shayne Hawke.
It certainly appears to be the case. Oh, I heard some glass breaking and stuff breaking there.
I believe he threw Shayne Hawke off the elevated bar area, down to the floor below.
Whatever happened there, it was definitely not good for Shayne Hawke. And right now, Brodie Lee has just been in control for a good 95% of this matchup. Anytime Masato Tanaka, you better count to 3. But Shayne Hawke kicks out.
The fight in this kid is unmatched, I'm telling you.
That's right, he took excess to the limit just a few weeks ago, as you pointed out earlier. Oh, big.
Had to hit him with a cinder block.
Big back elbow there.
Don't get kicked out this time, man.
And Brodie Lee definitely very impressive in his IWS debut.
Well, Shayne Hawke, what is he doing? He's calling for him to slap him.
And like we were saying before, more brains than more heart than whatever, more balls than brain. I don't know what I'm saying.
Let's just quote the Jackass soundtrack and say, if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
There you go.
And the projector has stopped working.
Oh, there he goes, it's back on. And Shayne Hawke yet again asking for more. Another slap, again another slap. And Brodie Lee is not quite sure what to make of this kid who just keeps getting up, but he seems to be calling for the finish. Oh, big boot to the side of the head.
Come on, Hawke, get up! Kick out!
Oh, Shayne Hawke kicks out again. And Brodie Lee right now not quite sure what to do at this point.
Brodie Lee with a stomp.
Brodie Lee's been basically having his way with Shayne Hawke, aside from the very short flurries of offense.
It's true, he attempts to mount a comeback, but Brodie Lee is just way too much. Oh! Send onto his head again with a big fucking slap. Jesus.
That's right, that was worth using the Lord's name in vain. And now he picks him up by the head, throws him into the corner.
Oh, man.
Yet another slap.
You know, at this point, Brodie Lee is just playing with Shayne Hawke. He can end this at any time. Big headbutt.
I think so. But big headbutt there by Shayne Hawke.
Big shot.
And I think you're right. It's his debut here in the IWS. It's his debut north of the border. And I think he wants to show the fans here what he can do.
Now he's just unloading on Shayne Hawke's face.
Another punch to the side of the head. With some coast to coast. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's signaling for the big boot. As I mentioned earlier, that devastating big boot.
He's got him in his crosshairs.
Oh, Shayne Hawke able to avoid it. Big leaping forearm.
Leaping forearm at the immobilized Brodie Lee, who was stuck with his leg on top of the corner.
Big Kali chop.
Very elevated Kali chop there, using the second rope spring for momentum.
The fans calling for him to hit him in the balls.
Choke him out!
And Brodie Lee holding on to the ropes, and Shayne Hawke just doesn't have the strength to pull him.
Up. Into the German suplex.
Very well done. Very impressive showing of strength by Brodie Lee there. But again, not quick to cover Shayne Hawke. And Shayne Hawke kicks out at 2. That was almost 1.
Wow. I am incredibly impressed with Shayne Hawke's heart, determination and whatnot, but man, Brodie Lee is awesome.
Very, very impressive. This is the first time I'm seeing this guy wrestle live, and he is definitely as impressive as all the talk I've heard about him.
Big right hand. Hawke giving the finger. No respect. Double fuck you. Oh, shit.
Double finger earns him a big boof right to the mush. And Brodie Lee, he's got him in crosshairs now.
He's just perched. He's readying himself right here. Waiting for his prey to rise to his feet so he can kick his face off.
And Shayne Hawke slowly but surely struggling to his feet. Oh, gets out of the way. He was playing possum.
Hawke hits the ropes.
Hits the ropes again.
Wow, arm scrape.
Little to no effect on Brodie Lee.
Oh, just powered into the corner, hits the ropes. Oh, there's the boots.
Big running boot to the side of the head in the corner.
Oh, man, a version of the black hole slam. Only a 2.
Only 2, though. Again, Shayne Hawke kicks out.
And this is it.
And this is going to be it right here.
Brodie powerbomb.
Vicious powerbomb. He dropped him harder than my stock portfolio fell a couple of weeks ago.
How the hell did Shayne Hawke, where's he getting this from? How'd he kick out of that?
He's just running on fumes now. He's just running on instinct. And more vicious punches to the side of the head.
Now whipping Masato Tanaka across the ring.
Obviously, Brodie Lee does not recognize who his referee is.
Ducks the kick. Kick to the balls.
Kick to the balls.
Standing side kick.
Kick to the face.
Jackknife pin. Whoa, what an upset.
Is that it? He got him. I can't believe it, Mike Roach. And Brodie Lee definitely can't believe it.
Gotta give it up to Shayne Hawke for sure, man.
Hey, he won the match. Despite getting his ass kicked from pillar to post for the entire match.
Only 3 matches in. This show's been very interesting so far. 3 returns, a big debut here in Brodie Lee.
Very impressive debut despite coming out on the losing end. I'm pretty sure the IWS fans are going to want to see more of this man, Brodie Lee.
And as I mentioned, if they want to see more of him, they can go check out Ring of Honor this coming Friday.
Yes,
he will be taking on the Necro Butcher.
That's right, making his Montreal debut.
Plus, there's that big IWS 4-way announced for the show. Stupefied taking on Don Pazan, taking on the Green Phantom, taking on Excess. Should be electric.
Not to mention the even bigger 4